What's up people, it is me, James Corbin Captures. I'm here posted. Don't watch the colourful flowers. I'm in Joy's room right now because my room's just permanently in construction due to unforeseen circumstances that I will explain in a later video. Everything's gonna make a bit more sense if I seem a bit odd from my snaps and different things and you're sensing a vibe and anything. But yeah, anyway, that'll be spoken about in a later video. Cool, so I've seen all these A-level results videos, opening my A-level results, opening my GCSE results. Obviously, I'm in first year. I just finished first year. I got my results. I didn't actually make a video to tell you guys, share this journey with you. I've shared everything about my uni journey apart from my results. So I thought, let me share it with you guys because I've been working hard, you know. I've been working hard. So, how did first year go for me? First year, the first month, there was a teacher that I just wasn't clicking with, and like, obviously there's not many black people in my class. It was in my film studies, like my film studies teacher. I do film and television production, so there's production for both film and TV separate, and then theory for film and TV separate. She was my film theory teacher. I don't think we were clicking. I think because there's 2 black guys in the whole class. At this time, I just came from working full time, back to back. I just wanted money before uni, which I keep telling you guys to do as well. Maybe not like as crazy as I did, because I was falling asleep in all of her lectures, which is so bad. Like, it was really bad. And if you know how I snore, it's the real scary black man snore. This real like. Everyone would be looking back, and it's like I have no shame. It obviously like on my own fault, but like the way she was talking to me, she was like, if this is a problem, we're gonna have to look at removing you from this class. Can you believe it? First month thing, it's possible I could be kicked out of the whole course because I'm falling asleep. And it wasn't something I was purposely trying to sleep. I was going to bed before lectures. It was just because my body just wasn't used to sitting in a classroom environment because of the whole 3 months holiday, because I finished my coursework early as well in college. So I had so much extra time. There's just always work, and if I'm not working, I'm sleeping because I've been working so much. So that period of just not having to go work was just really like whoa to me. So I was just falling asleep. It seemed so bad, but yeah, I had to literally pray for it to stop, you know, and literally like make sure I sleep at a certain time and really make an effort of waking up even earlier, because like the way she was like, she took me aside and said like, this has been occurring, like I don't like it when I'm teaching, and if so, we'll have to find a way to have you in another, like get the work in another way. And I just felt really bad about that. So I was just like, no, like this can't happen, because I really want to do well in general. I don't want them to have a bad perception of me. Production for TV production was good. I loved it. Because it was this film studio and everything, I was enjoying that. And TV theory I loved, and film production we started on later on. So yeah, after that issue with her, I felt like I had to prove to her I'm not here to play, like, because it does seem like I'm just a joker or someone who's just not serious because I'm sleeping in your class. So I had to prove to her, like I had to show her in the coursework and in the drafts for the first piece of essay she gave, I put my all into it because it's a real like, let me prove myself. Then when she read it, she was like, oh James, like I'm shocked, and like I felt kind of grin, does that. She knows I mean business, like I'm not here to play. So yeah, since then I just got my mojo, and I was like, because obviously that was like a big fear for me, for teachers to all dislike me. And like when teachers dislike you in a course that has so much practical, it's it really is. They'll look at you and just think, oh yeah, this person's not serious, and it will reflect in your grade. So yeah, that was my really like I guess the climax of like fear. And then from there I was working hard. When I got the coursework, I would put a lot of thought into it because it's a creative course as well. You're making your own, like pitching your own TV programs to producers and different things, and learning how to film, and you have to just always be at every lecture. I made sure I was at every lecture I could be. I also was maintaining some opportunities as well, like in the industry, to keep my mind focused on the course at the same time, off course as well. And like you can ask join them guys, like if I had any events I would bring them along. So even just going to see X Factor live show, we were paying attention to like the runners and like the things, the way things are going on. Because we're working in the studio. That's what I call being proactive in your course and your industry. So yeah, I felt that helped me a lot, and it motivated me while I was even writing TV show scripts, and just to make it more realistic. Because at the end of the day, it's not just a degree. This is what you want to go into, you know. Oh, I did have a case where a teacher, she's left now. I did like her in the end, you know. I did like her in the end. But in this industry, I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'm not even sure I want to say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. It is about the people you know. It is based on stereotypes. It's based on whose bum you're gonna lick to get up there before talent, which is sad. But in uni, I'm totally focusing on like upgrading talent. But I was literally told in one case that my grade wasn't as high at the first on one of the unit semesters because she didn't like the people I was talking to. Kind of mad, innit? And then obviously you guys heard about the madness before we broke up and finished uni of people trying to steal my work, which I'm over. So there's a situation where I worked in a group, and my group thought it was cool to use the footage that we had together, that we made in film, went out to film together, and give it to their friends who did no work. And they tried to submit it to as coursework, yeah. But first for that as well. Okay, so let's get into results. So for film theory, not gonna lie, even though for film theory the first one I did so well, the second one there was a complication where I didn't understand the whole referencing. What's it called? What do they call it? The referencing thing that we got to use in uni.
It's references like
no, there's a specific name for it for uni.
Harvard.
Oh yeah, the Harvard referencing, that rubbish. That even the second year, that's gonna be a struggle because the way they want you to entwine. I don't know. It's a different one from GCSEs, different from A levels. The way that they want you to make the source and like make it seem as if you're not even talking about the source, but you are talking about the source. Then you mention the source, and you don't do it properly. It's called plagiarism. And I did something where she put plagiarism there, but she said the work was so good it would have got first overall. So as soon as she put that down, of course, it's an automatic fail, and I had to redo it. I literally just thought I was gonna do the real one.
Let it go. Nobody's shit.
But the crowd. The crowd.
Now, release the leg. If you
Oh my God.
Release the leg.
Jeez,
Release the leg.
Lord.
Release the leg.
Oh, you see why I don't move about on the channel? You see why I shouldn't force myself to move around?
On your feet.
It's the one where shooting up.
Release it like this.
Whoa! Oi. Even showing the scary hair, do you know? Jeez, wow! I just moved my back. Guys, you see why this is so important? I was meant to go to the gym. Okay, cool. So first year for me, it was a lot of learning. Okay, so you see how quickly it went? See Satan, how it works. So let me just get myself back together. Okay, cool. Sorry, it's a cramp in my foot came. I was just, yeah, wow. Okay, cool. So yeah, she put me down as plagiarism. Like it was literally about 0.2%. I was so upset. But you know what, God's plan. Sometimes you gotta learn from your mistakes so that, because if I got that 2% more and then passed, I wouldn't have acknowledged that I need to make sure I'm very careful when I'm doing that essay. So fair enough, took the L there, fair enough. Moved on from film theory, film production, I loved it. I went out doing my own little projects and stuff. People tried to steal my work, but God always makes sure I win in the end. When you do your bit and you put faith in action, God don't play with it. So you came through, got a first for that one. Got a first in television theory, hint with a TV idea. I'm not gonna tell you guys because people in here will watch it and teeth it for their real life TV show. I won't tell you the idea, but the teacher was very impressed and gave me a first for that as well. For TV production, where the teacher was upset because I was talking to certain people in the class and wanted me to talk basically to the people who, anyway. So yeah, with that, I think she gave me like a overall a 2-1. I could have got, we all deserved the first, I feel, because I did work hard, but hey, I work even harder for the second year. And yeah, so overall, because they don't give you an overall grade, like you got to work, average it out yourself. Overall, I got a very high 2-1, which was 69%. Literally 1% off from 70%, which is a first. So I'm very proud of myself. I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back because I do have an issue with not giving myself credit where credit's due, and if I'm telling you guys to do it, I need to give myself
credit.
Yeah, I need to do it myself. So pat on the back, James. Pat on the back, James. Yeah, of course, I'm very happy. I'm very grateful. God's put me in that position to continue to be able to even do YouTube. It's been so hard, guys. Let's try to keep a social life, be active on social media, do all the work. I'll be like, I hardly at work as well, because at some point I was like, nah, not trying to have certain like money levels going low. We're gonna go out and work, and that's what we did. And we did the coursework too. I was commuting back to London, back and forth to London to work on every weekend. I was even at one point working in an Amazon factory, doing the real life. I wasn't sure that the human trades was even right there. But it was the one where I was with all the, yeah, okay, no race, no. But literally I was in the factory doing like real life, illegal hours work, where I'd leave at 6 PM and come back at 6 AM for 2 days in a row. That's because I wanted money and then have to do YouTube. I still managed to give you guys at least one video a week. If I didn't, it was because something really mad happened. So yeah, I'm proud. I'm going to second year, feeling happy. I'm making sure, right now what I'm trying to do is make sure that my whole surroundings around me is a positive, you know? At all costs, even if that means that people have to go, even if that means I'm gonna have to distance myself or literally take myself out of where it is, then I will. And I'll keep you guys updated on that too, because the same advice I am talking out to you, I'm really talking to myself as well. I wouldn't say it if it didn't relate to me too. I can take it, like sometimes I can watch back. Now I've gotten over the whole thing of can't listen to my voice back. I think it's when you listen to your voice back in front of bare people, it's just cringy. But yeah, when I listen back to my videos, I can actually take advice as a fresh friend. I'm like, James, you said that. Work it in yourself, you know? For real, I always say to people, don't be one of those people that give the best advice, but you can't see anything in yourself to advise, and everything's going wrong. So yeah. Yeah, so my results was a 2-1 for the first year, 1% off to be a first. Second year, we're going for the first baby at all costs. No games being played. I already told these people who tried to teeth the work, don't try to come near me again, because God's gonna come get you. So yeah, thank you for watching this. I'm very grateful for you guys watching. Again, more than grateful that 6,000 individuals decided they want to subscribe to my channel. I think it's even 6.1 at this point. You guys got me doing all sorts of crazy stuff. You know what, with this whole channel stuff, it just made me very, I don't care, do it.
Yeah, because James, 6,000 people.
I don't take, yeah, I don't take myself too serious.
You think if 6,000 people stood out here, that's a lot of people.
That's just half a stadium in some cases.
No, yeah.
Luton football stadium.
What about lectures?
A lecture hall.
A lecture hall.
6,000 people.
That's more.
So even though it's not that much for YouTube standards and stuff, I'm grateful. I'm more than grateful, because I know how I got my.
Like, you could have 100 subscribers, but that's 100 people that genuinely listen and believe in what you're saying.
For real.
So.
But while I'm talking, let me just say, if you're going Creative Con, make sure you're at Creative Con on the 1st of September. I'll be there. Hopefully I get this out before the 1st, on God, I'll get this out before the 1st of September. Guys, follow me on my social media, socials, and yeah. I'll be seeing you in a bit. Thank you. Peace out.